Hey, we are live and we are back with another episode on the pod. And we got ourselves a returning guest. He is a FIFA streamer, content creator, and he also likes making Premier League game predictions on his YouTube channel, DANUTD2301. How are you, sir?
I'm good, mate. Buzzing to be back on. Thanks for having me back on, mate. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, thanks for coming back on. Really appreciate it. How have you been since the last podcast session?
Oof, I've been good. Yep, been very good. Been playing so much on YouTube and on Twitch as well.
Mhm. Yeah, how's that been? Creating content and streaming.
YouTube on fire right now. I'm only 9 subs away from what I want to be at the end of the year,
Mhm.
and Twitch is also on fire as well right now.
Okay.
Especially
Okay.
because, especially because of the new games out as well. FIFA 22 is just wow.
And in terms of streams, you're mostly streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of bringing the YouTube streams back every Wednesday from next week.
Do you just want to do YouTube or do you want to do both?
the I want to do Twitch mostly, but YouTube is like a if I had to pick one, it would be Twitch streaming on.
Mhm.
It's because you can play whatever music you want on it as well, and you haven't got to have copyrights on it as well.
Mhm. But is the
Yeah.
plan to do both or just stick
The
to
plan
one?
the plan now is to do both, but I might change that next year or 2 years time when I get like a proper setup.
Okay, okay. How have the streams been? How's been FIFA 22 for you?
Do you want my honest opinion on FIFA 22?
Yes.
I'm lo- okay. I'm loving the gameplay. The gameplay suits my style of football.
What console are you playing on?
Yes.
Do you have the new gen? Oh,
No,
just the old
old
gen.
Gen 2.
You're loving
I,
the
if you,
uh huh.
I'm loving, yeah, I'm loving the game though, yeah.
Why do you love it so much?
Because it's slower. It's not not as much pace as it was last year. You can use different players as well this year. The goalkeepers are better, so it's more hard to score goals as well. It's just delightful.
Okay. So you like the slower gameplay. You like all
Yeah,
the
because I like
goalkeeper.
yeah, because I like slow. I like to build up slowly and then attack. I'm not with my fullbacks or wing backs, so I say.
Okay. What division are you in?
I'm in Div 6, rank 3 already.
Okay, okay. And then have you
I'm,
got a chance to play weekend league?
not yet, but I'm about 2,000 points off the playoffs.
You said 2000? Isn't it 1500 or
I'm in
200?
200 points off, sorry. I'm
Okay,
200 points off, sorry.
gotcha.
So, yeah, man.
Gotcha. You excited to play your 9 preliminary games to get into the
I heard
finals?
I heard it's sweaty as hell, but I'll give it a go. My team's pretty sick anyway, so
That's definitely
well,
sweaty. Definitely sweaty.
it, I think my team's average for this sort of time, but I've got a 6 way throw.
So how's your squad looking like right now?
It's changed. I keep changing it because of all these cards that are coming out. But I can run you through it though. I can run you through it. Yeah, no, yeah.
So right now at this current moment, who are the players
This
that
current
you
moment,
have?
in goal, we have Albin Lafont's inform, the 82 rated card. Might sound a bit bad to other people, but I've literally used him an hour ago and he was sick in goal.
Mhm.
At right back, I had Star, the the Bayern right back, who's French, and perfect at Lincoln. That now would be impressed. To of Meccano, normal, not his ones to watch. His normal goal card because I'm not too unlucky to have him. Then alongside him, UCL Rotary Knockout first owner is a Diop.
Okay.
Love that card. I mean, the design's sick. Then left back, Luca. Then the midfield three, well, midfield two, as it plays in game, is runs to What's-a-Bitsa and the new objective Benjamin Andre.
Mhm. Okay.
Then Sar's one wing back. The other wing back is Silas, because obviously Silas is insane. The cam is the Silver Star Suleiman. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I
Mhm.
am. And the two strikers. I'll leave the right striker, the left striker. One is Sonia Marland, absolutely insane. And the other striker, first owner, Robert Lewandowski.
Mm. Okay. It seems like you got yourself a nice little Bundes squad, a Bundesliga
Wonders and
squad.
French, yeah.
Yeah. So you're really liking your team?
Yeah, Lewandowski's insane.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he
Yeah,
is.
he's so
Yeah.
good. He's so good. He's so good.
You know, you
I
can
look at that
you
one.
are you
Yeah,
able to
fine.
make a lot of goals with Lewandowski?
I mean, he's not that quick, but hence why Marlon's there for the pace. But so far, I've used Lewandowski for like about a week, and Marlon has got more goals than him.
What was that?
Marlon, I've used Lewandowski for about a week now because I had them last week,
Right.
Thursday. I'll
Yeah.
really wanted it. And Marlon's got more goals than him.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I
So
know FIFA 22, it's a bit more difficult scoring goals. So I'm
it
wondering if
is
you're really
a lot
enjoying.
harder.
Yeah,
A lot harder to score than this. Yeah.
I wonder if you're enjoying Lewandowski to his full
I mean,
potential.
I haven't really clicked with him yet, but I will get to love him. I will get to love him though. I'll get to love him.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Any other improvements you want to make on your squad? Maybe within the next week or so.
Depending on how awards go tomorrow, a right back probably.
Okay.
A better right back from from the probably Bundesliga. I'm I've got a couple of names. I've got one or two names I want, or one
Okay.
name I want. Really. And Babu.
And Babu. And who is
Yeah.
it that you currently have?
Star.
So, what about Mukulele?
Which version is normal card? Is normal one might yeah. Oh,
I
that's another
think
good option as well. Really, yeah.
yeah. Or
I
Mubabu.
do like
Mubabu's not bad too. Yeah.
Babu's. Babu, yeah. But there's two I've got anyway.
Okay, okay. Yeah, those
And
aren't
I
bad
was thinking,
options.
and I was thinking for left back that new men's card, that PSG new men's card.
Mhm.
But also it needs to link to Diop to get him for Cam as well. So I don't need to be French or English.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Have you looked into there's this inform German or Bundes card. His name starts is like Gravel or something. Gravel.
Guardiol.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
like a
yeah, yeah.
pretty nice card. Good pace
He
on
looks
him.
insane.
81.
He
Yeah, I
looks
mean,
meta for this game.
yeah, man, that might
I
be
have looked into him, but maybe in like a couple of weeks, maybe.
maybe. Don't have the money, don't have the coins for him.
I've only got one case. I haven't got a lot of coins though, so I'm making the new team anyway.
Okay, okay.
So I
Nice,
basically
nice.
I sold like Grealish, Gomez, and Alaba to make the team.
Okay, okay.
To make the new team.
Mhm. Now, in terms of FIFA, are you playing any other game modes currently?
I am playing current. I am doing a bit of Quim on the stream.
Now, do you do it? Do you do it on stream?
I no, but I could do it if people want to see it if people want to see it, then I'll do it.
Okay, okay. So you usually just play career mode, like
I mean,
on your own, on your own
in my
time, just for
downtime,
fun.
in my downtime. Yeah,
But it's all Ultimate Team on stream.
all ultimate team on stream,
Okay, so let
or
me ask.
Volta, or Volta, mini
Okay,
Volta game mode as well.
okay. How are you enjoying Volta?
I only played a couple of games of it, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Yeah,
Is it better than? Have
I've
you
got
played last year? Is it better than last year?
100% better than last year. Yeah.
What makes it better? Cause I haven't touched FIFA. I mean Volta, but maybe you could share with
You,
us.
there's this new game mode where you can play with your mates, where you make the character and you can go into 2v2s with like, other people.
Mhm.
Like, and you play like a round of like mini games and stuff, and it's so good.
Oh,
I
okay,
think we
yeah.
done that. I think I played that with him Friday. Yeah, Friday. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I was aware of the mini games, but I don't know what the mini games are, or maybe you could share a
There's
little bit.
there's some passing ones. There's some shooting ones. There's some possession ones. There's all sorts.
But it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun to play
Yeah,
that mode. Okay,
it's
maybe.
so good.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should give it a go. Maybe I should try it out. But that sounds
Mm.
interesting. Um, yeah, I mean, I only played pro clubs, seasons, and ultimate team. So
I might not. I have played Pokemon before, but I'm not big into Pokemon.
you're not really into pro clubs.
I'm not a Pokemon. I'm not a Pokemon guy. Not really. No.
Yeah, I played a good amount so far this FIFA. It's been pretty fun.
Is it good? Is it good to get? How is it? Is it good or not?
It's like more or less the same. I mean, they include a little bit of features in terms of upgrading your player. They still have this glitch with the jerseys and stuff, which is kind of whack. But as
Oh,
long as you,
hate that glitch.
yeah,
Last
as
year when I
long
played it.
as yeah, as long as you change to a very unique jersey as your home jersey, you should be fine. But just don't get the whites. Don't get the white on white, man, because you're gonna be you gotta play with the other home team. That's also a white jersey, you know.
And then it's a bit of pain.
It's a bit of pain. Yeah, it's a bit of pain. But yeah, I mean that's what I've been playing. I mean, is there? Do you have any goals on what you want to do with Ultimate Team with your squad or
I
just
want to
anything?
make. Well, I don't put points on. I'm not personally sick by 30 grand for points on at the start of the year. I'm not one of those guys, and
Right.
I've got Dwayne, and I don't sit points on. So I do like an RTG sort of team where I guide the players when I like build a team up. Last year
Sure.
I had a last year I had a stack team last year
Mhm.
because of all those 85 times 10 packs that that's released.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well.
so I'm hoping to, yeah,
Mhm. Go ahead.
so I'm hoping to go a bit bigger this year and get like into Div 3, Div 2, something like that maybe.
Div 3, Div 2. Yeah. Okay. What about weekend league results? Are you striving for any rank?
No, I'm just ready to have fun, really.
You just gotta have fun. I think that's a good way to
I'm
go
just gonna
about
have
it.
fun and take the 20 games or how many games or how many games it is this year, but I just take it and slide.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's a good mentality to have. Just have fun with it. Don't stress out too much and don't be raging on
Yeah.
us, you know? But yeah, I mean, even if you want to get into the finals, you got to play those 9 games and win the 5. So,
Yeah,
and people have been telling me that's more sweatier than the weekend league itself, which, I could attest to. It's tough, man. It's tough.
is it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, like 2 times I didn't make it. I didn't make it the first 2 times. I think I went
Yikes.
3-6 the first time. I went 4-5, and then finally my third try I made it. And then I played this past weekend league. So,
That's nice. What did you get? What rank did you get?
I just stopped at rank 3, which are pretty good
Yeah,
rewards. I mean, you get a team of the week premium pack on a rank
that's
3, and you only
that's
you
good.
only need yeah you only need 8 wins out of the 20. to get that.
That is good. Yeah.
That is pretty good, yeah. And then rank 2 would be 12 wins, and then rank 1 would be 16. And those rewards are great. But
But
from
not
what,
who's
uh huh.
gonna go. Who's going 16-4? Nobody is, apart from the pros.
Oh, I don't know. I think there's a good amount of people getting 16. A good amount.
Wow.
I mean, well, yeah, I mean, even like I was saying with the uh rank 1 rewards, it's like for the pros it might not be as great of a rewards because for the pros last year, I mean, if you're hitting like top 200, it's like you could get different, like gradually the rewards will get better, but
Yeah.
once you hit 16 it's just the same rewards for everybody. So
Yeah.
in terms of rewards for like the better players, it's probably not as great, but
Uh,
maybe people like us who could hit like rank 2, rank 3, those are great rewards for the
yeah.
casual players. So it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting how the rewards are set up and how some people take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, when I got rank 3, that was the first time I got a premium team of the week pack, so I was kind of excited about that. Yeah, so maybe
Well,
you'll get some too. Maybe you'll hit rank 3 and get those nice rewards.
hopefully, hopefully.
Yeah, well, once you play the finals and weekend league, let me know how it goes for you. See how it
Yep. I'll
see how it
hopefully be
goes.
there. If not this week, next week into the playoffs.
Okay, okay,
And then the sweat fest begins.
okay, okay. Now for your streams, I've stopped by a couple times, and I'm wondering when are you gonna get a webcam?
Oh, that I need
When are
to.
we gonna
Well, I'm
see
not.
that beautiful face of yours?
Hopefully, I want to say next year. I want to say next year, but
Mhm,
don't hold me to that.
mhm.
Hopefully next year. If not, yeah, hopefully next year. Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are you also thinking about getting a new gen console this year, or are you holding back on that as well?
I'm gonna hold back. I think
Mm-hmm.
until like a couple years, and then I might go PS5
Gotcha,
or
gotcha.
Xbox Series X. Because what I'm thinking is when I move out of the house, I wanna move in with my girlfriend, and then we get our own place, and then I want to get a setup like a proper like gaming setup like you do right now, like with a with a monitor, webcam, and like yeah.
For sure, definitely, definitely. Now, are you playing any other games besides FIFA nowadays?
I was before FIFA on a bit of F1, but that and yeah.
F1.
Hmm.
What is that game?
It's a motorracing game basically. It's where you can create your own team and just race against other drivers.
Ah, okay, okay. Pretty fun game.
And I have played pretty fun, very competitive though.
Okay, okay,
Very competitive, yeah.
okay, okay. Now, going from FIFA to football to the game of
Mm.
football, the glorious sport. Now, you
A beautiful
know,
game.
now people know that you're known to make predictions on primarily Premier League games. I'm sure you
Yep.
make predictions on other games too. So, how have your predictions been so far? Are you pretty right on point?
This
Can I
season,
use you as a betting man? If you were to make some picks for me, I'm say, hey, make these bets. Let me know if these predictions are the ones that are gonna make me some money.
yeah, yeah. I'm pretty good. The guests so far we've had have been all consistently very close with the points this year.
Mm-hmm.
Very close.
Now, if you're making like let's say 10 games in the week, how many of them would you
Mm.
usually get right?
Averagely, I would usually get at least I would say half. It's pretty decent.
Okay, you get half. Okay.
So 5 out of 10 is pretty decent.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. So before the Prem season even began, what were your predictions
Mhm.
and how are your predictions going so far?
I've got on this. I've got a book of the of the actual seat of my table predictions of what I had.
Okay.
I had Man City in first.
Okay.
That hates to kill me. I hate saying that word. With Man City in first.
Mhm.
I put Chelsea in second, which could be happy, which is probably like they're probably going to get top two because they're insane.
Mhm.
And then I put Liverpool in third, and then United in fourth. But at the rate we're going, we might get seventh or sixth. And
Okay.
to go
Okay.
down, I put Norwich, Watford, and Brighton.
Okay.
And I think one of them's already off. Well, I think Brighton's already not going to happen, but
Gotcha. Gotcha.
because Brighton's start this year, oh, have been amazing. They've had an amazing start to the year, Brighton. Well, season, let's say, yeah.
Okay. And why has Brighton been doing so well?
I don't know. I think it's because their recruitment lot in the window. They brought in a good couple of players, and Graham Potter's beginning to make that team his.
Okay.
You're just playing really, really good style of football.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, right now it looks like my laptop is having some technical difficulties. Can you see me on the webcam?
Yeah?
You could, but I can't.
Yeah, I
My
can see you.
my laptop just blacked out, and I don't know
Oh.
why. I can't see anything on my screen, so
I can see
uh
you.
you can see me just fine, but
Yeah.
I cannot see you. So I don't know what's going on. Okay, there we go. There we go. Hey, we got
You're
Footy.
back.
We got Footy King. Yeah, we're back. Oh my gosh. I don't know how that's gonna look on the recording, but hopefully everything was running. Oh my
That's going to
goodness.
look really bad.
Footy King is here in the chat. Get to see him.
I
I
did
hope
that.
hope you're
Welcome,
doing well,
Dominic.
Footy King. Hope everything's well, and thank you for stopping by in the chat. Well, anyways, yeah. So I was asking about
Back
Brighton.
on.
They're in fourth.
Yeah.
Why are they playing so well? Why are they in fourth? Why are they ahead of Man United?
I think it's because it's so early to tell because not everyone's played each other yet. When you get when you get near Christmas in January and like when you get near Christmas time, that's when you start seeing the best come out of the teams.
Mm-hmm.
I think because Brighton have had a good like couple games with a good eight, good low bottom teams. They haven't done anyone big apart from game week number nine, and they're playing Man City. This is going to be their first test, I think. Of like, yeah, Man City's going to be their first big test, I think.
Okay. Now, is it surprising to see a team like Liverpool doing so well at second?
Man, well, it's Liverpool. What can we expect? They're always up there every year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, even last year they did pretty well, but they were dealing with a lot of injuries. It seems like
Last
this
season,
year. Y-
yeah, last season they had some injuries. Van Dijk was out, Gomez, like they had basically no defenders at all for like half the season. Like from let's say November through to the end of the season, they had nobody.
mm-hmm. And it seems like this season they're really clicking, man. They're still at that top level, and
Mm.
I mean, when I look at that team, what I've been told is like they are a great team. They got a great starting 11, but probably lacking a little bit of depth.
Yeah, they haven't got much squad depth.
Mhm.
Yeah, if we're going to get past like before their two defenders are using at the moment, you haven't got much past that.
Mhm.
Or they had like kids who were used last year, but yeah,
Hey, but they're killing it, man. Undefeated. It's the only team
yeah,
that has not lost yet.
one of the only team. Yeah,
Yeah,
Hmm.
so I mean, it's the Prem is looking quite competitive. I see a couple teams there that have a running for the title, and
So many
it's
teams this year.
it's gonna be a race till the end. Now,
I think, yeah, it'll probably be between City, United, no, City, Chelsea, Liverpool on my title three contenders.
so what you see in the table right now, you see those top three competing for it.
Yeah, I can't see United doing anything unless we have a mental on a form. Can't see Spurs doing anything. Sorry, Spurs fans. And Arsenal nowhere near it right now, and I can't see anyone else doing it.
Now you're a United fan. Now
Yeah.
why aren't the United? Why isn't Man U as good as they should be?
Oof, I could talk for hours on this topic. Well, where do we start?
Where do
Um,
we start? What was that?
Hey, oh, God. Hello, can you hear me now? Having just disconnected. Brilliant.
Oh, I could hear you just fine though. So
Oh, my headphones are disconnected.
okay.
And you're really quiet to me now, Don. You're really quiet to me.
Without the headset, you can barely hear me. All right, let's see. See if we could get the headset connected. I cannot hear you at the moment. Maybe we need a backup headset. Oh, okay. So yes, I will keep on talking while he gets the headset on. But we're wondering from our end how Man U is doing, and maybe Dan, being a Man United fan,
There you
can
go.
share
There you
with
go. There you
us.
go. There you go. There you go. There you go. I had some audio issues there. My headphones died.
Fantastic, we have him back, and he's gonna share with us why Man U is not at the top of the leaderboard.
Well, we've got. I can start one place defense.
Okay, defense. Okay.
I know we have Varane. Varane is good,
Mhm.
but we just need someone alongside him though. Not Maguire is not the one. Maguire is not the defender we need right
Oh,
now.
and why is Maguire not the defender?
Because he's slow, he's clunky. I just haven't liked him.
Okay, and what
He
about
may
the
he may he may be our captain, but he's not cutting it. He's been there 2 seasons. He's done nothing for us.
and what about the fullbacks? How the fullbacks?
Ramas Rambasaka, I love.
Okay.
Sure, I think I'm gonna say this now. This might I'm saying this now. Luke Shaw, in my opinion, best left back, one of the best left backs in the world.
Mm.
I'm saying this
Okay.
now. That
Okay.
might offend some people,
Okay.
but I think one of the best left backs in the world.
Okay. And then what about the midfielders? How are the midfielders doing?
Midfield needs a lot of work. A lot of work.
Okay.
A lot of work. We didn't bring anyone in, unfortunately.
Okay. I mean, you got Bruno in there. You got one of the best midfielders in there. You think
We've got
they'd be
we've
doing well?
we've we've got Bruno and Pogba,
And Pogba. Yes. So
and
what's
and they
going
have
on there?
Pogba's been used in so many. Pogba's been used wide left, wide right, middle, deep.
Mhm. Is
Yeah,
that
so I
is
was going
that
to think where
is that
Pogba's
part of the
position.
problem? Yeah.
Uh, I think Pogba wants to play. I mean, Pogba's capable of playing anywhere basically up in the midfield.
Mm. Okay. So you got the midfielders there, and what about the strikers? What about CR7?
Ronaldo, or what can I say about Cristiano Ronaldo?
Yes,
He was good.
isn't it great
It
having him
fit.
back?
It feels. It's. I mean, yes, it's good to have him back. It's really good having him back. Just when I saw that announcement, I was mental. I was like, ka-ching.
Right.
Like I thought, yes, this is actually happening as well now. But first game looked good. Hasn't been good since.
I see. I see. And what is it? What is it that he's not performing at his best?
He's getting old now. He's getting a bit old. He's not firing on all cylinders right now.
Hmm. It's just father time, right? It's just father time getting into him.
Yeah, it's fatherhood. It's age. It's his legs.
Now, how many goals has he scored so far?
What, this season?
Yeah,
4 or 5?
just 4 out of
Like
was
9?
it eight
No, about 6.
8.
No, I think so. 4 in. I think 4 and 8. I think about that. Or 4 and 7. One of the two. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe they need more scoring from him. Maybe
I
they
mean,
need better defense. I don't.
we've got no other strikers. We had Cavani who's old, like Ronaldo.
Mm-hmm.
Rashford who's just come back from injury. Give him a couple of weeks and he'll be up there fighting his spot. Greenwood, young, love Greenwood. Sancho, not a striker. And then 2 young, and then Ahmed and Shoretire, who New England kept up.
When I'm looking at Man U, when I'm looking on paper, the players that they have, you'd think they'd be at the top of the prem. They could
on
do
paper,
it.
on paper, you got one. On paper, one of the best squads. Like, no offense, one of the best squads one of the best squads.
Yes.
Like, with the depth we have, but
Yes.
in terms of quality, no.
But we're just wondering how they could perform as a squad and win some games here.
Well, tonight it's now 20 to 5 at 8 is a big test.
Who are they playing?
Champions League against Atlanta.
Ooh, Atalanta.
They are more than capable at home as well.
Ooh.
Not at home. No, they're more than capable of losing that game. Atlanta are a decent team.
Yeah, they're a very good team. I think I don't know if it was last year or the year before. They went pretty far.
They went pretty far, yeah.
I think they went to the semis like 2 years ago.
Yeah, but they are a dangerous team. They're dangerous.
Yeah, definitely.
They're a dark horse.
For sure. So we'll see how Man United does. I mean, last Champions League game was quite amazing.
Ronaldo in the last minute.
Ronaldo in the last minute. And Alex Telles with the volley from the corner.
Telles. I still want Telles to go to this day as well.
It's 2 incredible plays.
It's incredible.
Plays.
It's incredible.
And it just seems like Man U just scraped by, man, for that win.
I mean, it's payback from last year in the Europa final, so.
Yeah, so we'll see how Man U does in this next game with Atalanta, and how they
speak to me tomorrow and see my reaction tomorrow.
Yeah, so we'll see how they do in the knockout stages and see if they can advance.
If we get that far.
Okay, so even Dan is kind of skeptical.
I'm not
confident.
I'm not confident at all.
Well, they got to get this win, right? They got to get this win.
If we can get this win tonight, could we play them twice this week and next week? If we can get 2 wins from that, if we can go unbeaten against Atlanta, we'll be fine.
Yeah, for sure. Now, when do the knockout stages end? Do you know when it's all finished? All the games are finished?
All the time, like mid-March, mid-April.
Oh, really? That's when knockout stages end.
Knockouts will be back end of this year.
And then when will they start playing like the playoffs?
The knockouts, them.
So this is the group stage. So the group stage will end. It says here like December 8th. That'll be the last game. And then when does it start again?
Early next year, like January. They'll have a draw after, and like they'll have a draw where I hate watching that because it does like a waffle. Then it'll start like mid January, early January, early February.
Okay, gotcha. Now, I'm looking at the Champions League schedule for today. You mentioned one of the games, Man U versus Atalanta. I'm gonna go down the list.
Okay.
of the teams that are playing, and give me a prediction. Okay.
Okay. What would my penalty predictions for this? Okay.
Yeah, but we're gonna go Champions League. We're gonna put a little
Okay
twist
then.
on this. So
Right then.
here we go.
Champions League
First game.
predictions. Then here we go.
We'll start with Man U. Man U versus Atalanta. How do you have the score being?
Like I said, Atlanta have been decent. They've looked good. United have been in and out of form, patchy form, but I have to back them. I'm sorry, United have to be back in the situation. I'm going to go 2-1. I know we're going to concede. We're going to concede. We might concede first, we might concede second, we might concede third. I'm not sure, but I have to back the boys.
2-1.
2-1 United.
2-1 win for Man U.
I went into mode. I was just thinking like YouTube mode.
YouTube mode. We're going YouTube
Prediction mode.
No pressure. It's just a last minute prediction call.
Yeah.
For my man Dan United on the FIFA Koballa podcast. And next game we got Barcelona versus Dynamo.
Oof. Oh, Barca. What can we say about Barcelona? Well, they've lost Messi, as we know. They've lost Messi, but you would expect Barca to batter this team, and I think they will. It could be 3. It could easily be 4. I'm gonna go for the sake of the prediction. I'm gonna go 3.
Okay. Next game, Red Bull Salzburg versus Wolfsburg. Who you got?
Two teams that are pretty bad. 1-1. I'm gonna go. This could easily be a draw, but I could see Salzburg just pipping it by like a goal. So I'm gonna go 1-0 Salzburg.
1-0 Salzburg. Next
it could
one.
It could be yeah. It could be close. It could be a pretty. I'm gonna say 1-0. Yeah, 1-0 Salzburg. Yeah.
Benfica versus Bayern.
Benfica, Bayern Munich. Oof, you would back Bayern. You would 100% have to back Bayern here. You've got the likes of Lewandowski. You've got Goretzka. You've got Kimmich. You've got Neuer. You've got Gnabry. You've got Sane. You've got all of those big boys in there. After 2 goals Lewandowski on a weekend with Gnabry, you would back Bayern 4-0 Bayern.
Next one, Chelsea versus Malmo.
Chelsea. They're actually decent Champions League. They're defending champions. Malmo are Norwegian. Don't know much about them, but Chelsea, you'd expect Chelsea to beat them.
Do you know what the odds are?
No, Chelsea probably.
By how much? What do you think the odds are?
Chelsea like a lot, like 13-5, and I love Chelsea like mantle. Chelsea are probably going to batter them 2-3-0.
Now it says here they're minus 1,100 favorite. Now I know the betting odds are a bit different here in the NA and UK.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how you?
But Chelsea should still have. Chelsea should breeze past them.
That's their massive favorite.
I'm gonna go 2-0 Chelsea for this one. I think 2-0 Chelsea.
No. Okay. Lille versus Sevilla.
Lille versus Sevilla. Sevilla, they are decent, but not in the Champions League. They're a good Europa League team because they won the Europa League on many occasions.
Mm-hmm.
And Lille, they're decent, but Lille, you'd assume Lille would be right. 2-1 to Lille.
All right.
But
Young Boys. Okay, could easily be a draw. Young Boys versus Villarreal.
Well, this is in United's group. Young Boys. Who's at home? Who at home? Who at home? Young Boys.
It's a great question. Wangdorf. I'm assuming that's in Young Boys.
Yeah, that's Young Boys. Yeah, that's Young Boys. Yeah. If Young Boys at home, Young Boys at home are decent. They beat us at home, so I mean we didn't have the best of games, but I have to. Do I be an absolute? Do I go? I'm gonna go Villarreal win this 2-1.
to
Do you,
Villarreal.
do you know who the favorite is?
Villarreal probably.
That is correct.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they're a slight
just because
favorite.
of their squad depth. Just because of their depth in their squad and there's players in their squad.
Yeah, I know they're a good team. I mean, they won Europa last year, right?
Don't
And
mention, please, don't say that word, please.
yes, because they played someone's favorite team here in this pod. But it was, I
I
mean,
watched the game. I watched it.
mhm,
I was just thinking, one of the worst penalty shootouts I've ever watched for us as well.
mhm. But they do have a solid squad, so we'll see if they
I did,
could
yeah.
get their first victory. I don't think they've won yet in the table.
They have no, they haven't won. They've got a draw, which was against Atlanta.
Exactly. So we'll see how
So
they do. See if they could
yeah,
beat the young boys, who I believe are at the
That-
top of the table. Are they? No, I don't think so.
no, they're not. No, they're not. They're second.
Right, they're second. They're second.
It's Atlanta, the Young Boys, United, Villarreal.
That is correct. That is correct.
See, I know my league. I know my Champions League groups.
Last game, Juventus versus Petersburg.
Juventus versus Zenit.
Zenit.
St. Petersburg. Ooh, Juventus, you have to back them. But they haven't had a good start to Serie A. They're down in like seventh or eighth in Serie A. Since this round, they haven't put anyone in to replace them.
But
And
they
they're
are 2-0 in Champions League group stage.
yeah,
Ahead of
yeah,
Chelsea.
I know that. Yeah, they beat Chelsea as well. So I'm gonna go for a Juventus win by
Juventus
2
win.
goals to I'm gonna go 2-0. I'm gonna go 2-0. Chelsea will keep a clean sheet.
Are Juventus missing CR7? Are they missing him badly?
Yeah. You can see, you can tell they are. Because they sold him to United. They haven't brought in anyone of his class.
Mm-hmm.
They have Morata, who's nowhere near his caliber yet. They brought in Moise Ken, who is far too young, who will be there in like 5-6 years, but they haven't brought anyone in to replace him just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Give it like 2-3 years, then they'll have someone to replace him. But they are missing for sure.
Okay. Who do you see Who do you see in the finals for the Champions League?
My finalists will be. You have to say Bayern will be there in around that spot.
Okay.
It could be PSG, it could be Man City, it could be Juventus, it could be Barcelona, it could be any one of those four, or Liverpool's in fact. It's so hard to choose, but Bayern have to be there for sure. Bayern will be there for sure. Then it's between Liverpool, Chelsea, City, but PSG and Juventus and Barca. But if I was to pick one, I'll go PSG. I'll go PSG.
PSG versus Bayern. That was a matchup 2 years ago.
Just because of Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi now as well.
Now, if that finals were to happen, will PSG get him back, or will Bayern beat him once again?
Well, it depends. I mean, if Messi's there, Messi's always a winner. Messi's always a fighter, and I will have to go PSG. PSG will get them back.
Interesting. What I would love to see.
Sorry, Bayern fans, and anyone from Bayern, I apologise.
Okay. Well, what I would like to see is a Man U versus PSG matchup. A Messi versus a CR7. Two superstars that have transferred to their new teams, and see who could win.
Well, one's gone back to his older club in Ronaldo, and Messi was just a shock to anyone.
True, yeah, that is true. But
Messi
still love to see it.
Shock.
You love to
see
that. 2-star-studded teams going at it in the Champions League final.
I would love to see that. I would love to see
Messi versus Ronaldo, classic.
I would love to see that. I would love to see that go there. Wherever it is, vlog it. That would just be amazing.
That is the one we want to watch. That is what I want to see in the finals.
It's not going to happen.
It's not so much a prediction. Well, it is sort of, but It's not maybe it's not the one likely to happen, but it's the
That's
one
never
I
gonna
would like.
happen. That's
It's
never
the
gonna
one.
happen.
It's the one I would like to see. I would love
That's
to see
never
that
gonna.
one.
That's never gonna happen,
And
mate.
let
That's
the
never gonna
best man
happen,
win.
mate.
I won't even pick the winner. Let the best man win. Let's see a good show. See a good
Ronaldo.
game.
All right, it's just right. I want to see comment section or live chat. Who's better, Ronaldo or Messi? And I'll go back after, and I'll go back afterwards and read the comments. Who do you think it is?
All right, if we do have viewers indeed in the chat, well,
Yeah, if you do
we
have
could-
viewers, who do you think's better, Ronaldo or Messi?
All right, well, let's move on to that. At this point in their career, who do you have? You have Messi or you have Ronaldo? How are they playing in this season?
If
I'm
I
sure.
was a man,
Yeah,
if
go ahead.
I was a manager right now, if I was to have one, I would have to go Ronaldo.
Now that is obviously biased because we have a
No.
Man U fan. No,
Well,
but tell
I
me
mean-
why Ronaldo? Besides the
Ronaldo?
bias.
Oh, yeah, but obvious bias. Yeah, strong. He's. Oh, he's. They're about the same age, Messi and Ronaldo.
Mm-hmm.
This Ronaldo because of his strength, his height, because he's good in the air. Messi's quite small, and he's nimble, but Ronaldo's got a wicked free kick on him, a wicked penalty on him. He can win. He's good at really, and he's big and he's like strong.
Mm-hmm.
So he's white. So that's why I'll go Ronaldo, obviously because I'm not biased, but yeah.
So you think Ronaldo right now is playing better than Messi?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
But Messi has got more goals. But Messi has got more goals than him this season. No, hasn't. No. Ronaldo's got 2 more goals than Messi this year already.
How much do they have?
Ronaldo's got 5.
Mm-hmm.
Messi's got about 3 or 4.
Okay.
He got 2 last night.
Mm-hmm.
Got 1 when he played Man City. Got 1 against Man City and has got a couple in the league, I think.
Interesting. Okay.
But it's
Okay.
pretty close between the two. It's pretty close though.
Yeah. It's yeah, I mean they are a lot older and I feel like they have one more World Cup in them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So one last chance for them to get a World Cup title to their resume.
Next year is going to be a good year for World Cup if those two are there.
Yeah, for sure. Even though they're a bit older, I mean they're still
Ronaldo will just play. Ronaldo will play. He just believes in that. He just believes in it. Ronaldo does.
Yeah, and they're even though they're older, they're still at their top level. They're still really, really good, even though they're not in their primes.
Yeah.
And they both have really good national teams. Argentina coming off a Copa win, and Portugal, they are definitely stacked.
That is mad at their team.
So when going into this World Cup next year around this time,
2022.
there is a part of me that wants one of them to win it. Being such great players, and for them to have a World Cup on their resume, that'd be fantastic. Now Messi should have won. Messi should have won against Germany, but Germany is kind of like Argentina's kryptonite.
Yeah, but Germany aren't good this year. Germany have gone downhill now since Jacob Jarl's left.
I see. Well, I'm just excited to see the World Cup next year too. I know a lot of the qualifying games are being played right now and in preparation for that. So.
And they're gonna, and also around because it's been held late because it's in Qatar.
Mm-hmm.
In Christmas time, next season they're gonna stop the Premier League for like 12 weeks for the World Cup duration, so the World Cup can go on without like the Premier League being on.
That is interesting.
So all the major leagues like Germany, France, Portugal, all the big leagues will stop while the World Cup's going on.
Gotcha. Now, I personally haven't thought about that. It's interesting you bring that up. So all these big time leagues that usually run throughout the winter They're gonna stop completely just for the World Cup, just for these players to put on a show. And I'm sure the season will probably be like extended.
It'll be
Right?
extended further than it would usually, and it would,
Sure.
what they're saying is that they're gonna so they're basically gonna have like a mini break from November to like January or December, however long it is, and then they're gonna continue it and have a shorter pre-season than they did next year. So they're gonna have a start. So they're gonna start like the same time but finish it later and have like a mini pre-season.
So I'm sure that also applies to like Champions League because Champions League. Will
Champions.
probably, yeah.
I haven't heard anything about Champions League, but that'll probably stop as well and go on later as well.
Yes. So
Yeah.
because we got to watch the World Cup, man. That's once every 4 years.
The World Cup's
man.
the biggest tournament. That they're saying that it might be now every 2 years now. World Cup.
Oh no, I like it I don't know. I like it.
Some teams, I think Denmark have saying if it's not 2 years, they'll leave. Like FA, if it's 4 years, if it's every 2 years, they'll leave. If it's 4 years, they'll stay in there because teams that want to be every 2 years.
That's interesting. I don't know
because it's just too much on the boys of the players.
It's too much if you do it.
Every two.
It is. I mean, yeah. If you've
got Euros and a World Cup to get in, you've got Euros to get in and the World Cup in the same year.
Yeah, I mean that's just
good
crazy.
Good luck trying to do that. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, I think having the World Cup every 4 years might be just fine the way it is. I mean, these players already play so many games, so it's just, and it feels more special being at every 4 years. Yeah, it's just more excitement, the wait,
it's better, it's funner,
the anticipation going into it, and before I got into FIFA and got into European soccer, World Cup is a thing that I look forward to.
Yeah, that's how I got into FIFA. Yeah, just watching World Cups and football, and ever since then I've just got into it.
Exactly. So I'm looking forward to this World Cup. There's only probably a couple teams that I would like to see do well. The U.S., of course, being from NA. South Korea.
Biased.
Of course, definitely biased. South Korea. U.S. or Argentina or Portugal. Messi if CR7 wins. Any of those teams win. Actually, I even want England to win too. I feel bad for England. I feel bad for the Three Lions. I wanted them to win the Euros because I love the song. I love it's coming home. It's a great song.
It's coming home. I'm singing that as well. We're like, wouldn't that because I thought, wait, this is ours. It's coming home, and then no.
But it didn't go home. It went to Rome.
It sucks,
you have Bonucci there in front of the camera saying it's coming to Rome.
But I still hate him to this day as well, Bonucci, for saying that, for doing that.
Yeah, so those teams are the ones I want them to do well, and if any of those teams won, I'd be pretty happy.
Yeah.
Now, it is closing in on an hour, so I'll ask you this. Who do you see winning the World Cup?
Well, you've got to get France in there. So you've got to say you've got to say France because it's just you've got to say France.
Mm-hmm.
France, England, not biased at all. Belgium, and Germany. And Italy. So there's four. I could do it. If I was to pick one, I'll go Belgium.
You go Belgium. Wow. Yeah, I mean, those are great European teams. I think the European countries are very strong.
KDB,
England,
Lukaku.
Yes, Belgium. I mean, Italy coming off the Euros. England, of course.
France, defending champions.
France. Yes, defending champs. But usually defending champs don't do well coming off a World Cup win.
Look what Portugal in the Euros. Look what Portugal in the Euros this year. They didn't do well. They did pretty well. They didn't go to the final, but they got to the semis and the quarters.
Yeah, Portugal's up there. So, and then you got Argentina winning the Copa.
Yeah, you can have white out like Argentina, Portugal. Those teams will always be up there.
You got the U.S. winning CONCACAF, the Gold Cup. The U.S. are gonna make a statement. Maybe they'll make it pretty far. We'll see.
If the US make it, I will actually be amazed. That far, but it's unlikely to happen though.
Yeah, I think they only got up to Elite Eight. I think that was their furthest spot that they got in the World Cup. I think that was 02. World Cup 02, where South Korea got fourth, which was at South Korea, which was which was controversial, beating teams like Spain, Portugal, Italy.
That's another one as well. Who's been at Spain as well. That's another one as well. I just thought Spain can do. Spain are good as well.
Yeah, of course, Spain, great set of players.
So there's 5 teams there you would back. You'd have to have in there plus Portugal and Argentina.
I mean, yeah, you already know the European countries are just stacked, and they're just gonna have a go at it.
The amount of talent that's there.
Oh, definitely.
Just waiting.
100%.
Just waiting to be used.
100%. And we're looking forward to it. It is a year from now. But in the meantime, we'll enjoy Premier League. We'll enjoy the other leagues. Champions League.
FA Cup.
Yes.
Qualifying for the qualifiers.
100%. So that is our...
Next year will be a good year for the World Cup, and hopefully England as well. Bring it to home.
For sure. Definitely. Well, it's been an hour. It's been a good talk, Dan. The predictions have been fantastic. If the viewers are betting people, maybe Dan's the guy to look at.
There's one coming out Friday, just to say, quick plug.
Okay. There's one coming out Friday. Now, also share with us where we can find you. Social media.
You can find me on YouTube, same as DANUTD2301. Hopefully you'll link it in the description. If you can, that'd be nice.
Yes.
And also Twitch as well. Yep. And Instagram as well. I'm not big on Instagram, but on there as well. But YouTube and Twitch on my way. And also Twitch as well. I'm very good on Twitch as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is all under DANUTD2301?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
But YouTube is the main one. Twitch is the main one. So those two would be ideal, yeah, if you can.
Fantastic. Yes, we will leave the links in the description below. We got the plugs in there. We thank you, Dan, for coming through.
My pleasure, mate. My pleasure. Thanks for having me on again, mate. I appreciate it. I always love doing it. I always love watching these. I love taking part in these as well. It's just amazing to be on these, mate.
Well, I appreciate it. And yes, best of luck to you. Predictions on Friday. Check out his YouTube channel. And guys, we will see you next time.